Hey guys, Doug B here. Now I'm going to try to keep this one nice and short. We're in our third week of heat advisories here, and the heat index has been over 100 every day with humidity levels of like 60–70%, if not higher. Now if I was recording down in our basement, I'd be fine. It's like 70 degrees down there, no problems. But my studio is above our garage, our 100-year-old garage.
Whoa.
And heat rises and it's up like over 80 degrees in here. Humidity is over 70%. And when I'm recording, I can't have any fans or AC on or anything. So it's like a steam bath in here. So I'll get right to the point then. Recently, I got this message from @dbeach562. Hi Doug, did this USB issue get resolved yet? Really like your channel. Thank you. Well, let's take a look at that USB issue. I first posted about a USB issue that I was having with the Tone Master Pro back on January 2nd. In that video, I talked about problems that I was having with the Tone Master Pro. I wanted to record using Logic Pro, the DAW that I've been using for like 15–16 years. Logic Pro showed that the Tone Master Pro was connected correctly, but I was getting no signal into Logic Pro. To make a long story short, it turned out that there was some dirt in the USB port on the back of my Tone Master Pro. I used a can of compressed air on the USB port, and I got my signal back. Then on March 12th, I posted another video about a USB problem. The USB signal coming into Logic Pro was so low that I couldn't use it for recording. Before I go any further, I should point out that this problem seems to be affecting Macs only. I haven't heard from any Windows users having this problem. Again, to make a long story short, this time the issue wasn't with the USB port on the Tone Master Pro. My research pointed me to the audio MIDI setup on my Mac. When you take a look at the audio device's input panel, you can see that the fader for primary is turned down pretty low. It needs to be set to the same level as the other USB input streams. When you do that, you get a nice strong signal into Logic Pro or any DAW that you might be using. Then one day I was making a video on my Mac. I use a Rode NT1 USB mic and the Camtasia screen recording app. I adjust the mic input so that I'm not oversaturating the signal. As you can see from this screen print, I have the fader turned down fairly low. I noticed that whenever I started Camtasia, I had to reset the mic volume because it was turned up all the way. Then I took a look at the audio device's input panel for the Rode NT1, and you can see that the fader for primary is turned down, kind of low. And if I look at the audio device's input panel for the Tone Master Pro, you can see that the level has been turned down again. But if I turn it up and go back to the audio device's input panel for the Rode NT1, the primary fader is turned up all the way. So it appears that these two devices both use the primary input stream, and when I adjust one, it'll affect the other. But do I have this issue with my other audio devices that use USB to connect to my Mac? I pulled out 3 other devices that can be used as USB audio interfaces: the Sonito Live Dock, the Sonic Cake Pocket Master, and the Moore Prime M2. When I connect each of them, these are my results. The Sonito Live Dock also uses the primary input stream fader. Now I'm not sure about the Sonic Cake Pocket Master. When I check the device itself, USB output is set correctly. But when you look at the audio device's input panel settings for the Pocket Master, all faders appear to be inactive. However, the audio input from the Pocket Master is very strong, and the Rode mic settings don't affect it. The Moore Prime M2 uses the front left and front right streams, so the Rode mic settings don't affect it. So what did you learn? Well, if you watched all those videos, you learned that you should check your USB cable, you should check your ports, you should make sure that everything is clean on your ports, and then you have to check your audio MIDI settings if you're using a Mac. And you should also check to see if there are any other devices being listed under the audio MIDI settings. This may be causing your problem. Now, I don't know of a permanent fix for this other than not using my Rode NT1 USB mic anymore. But I gotta tell you, I love that mic, so I'll just have to, make do and change the settings when I need. Now, are you having this issue when you're trying to record? And are any of you Windows users out there having this problem? Drop me a line in the comments. And if you're still here, thank you so much for stopping by and sticking around. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop me a line down here and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Now, next week we will be having all new content for the Tone Master Pro. You don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a fantastic week. Please try to stay cool. And I'll be talking with you again next Wednesday.